Hello everyone, today's Monday, February 17th, 2020. Looking at the XRP price chart here. Over the weekend, XRP took a little bit of a pullback along with the rest of the market. And the reason for that pullback was the DeFi, the exchange, the exploit within the leverage trading system on a DeFi exchange, and someone market sold $350,000 of Ethereum. So once you market sell that much of one coin on the exchange, the price is going to go down and going to arbitrage to the rest of the exchanges, and all the coins run on the same algorithm. So as you see, Ethereum tanked, the rest of the market tanked along with it. So looking at the XRP price, we're about 28.5 cents here. We stuck our neck at the 26.5 level, potentially creating double bottom. So that's what I'm looking at right now today, as we are completely back down on the reset levels here for the RSI. I'm barely on, where is this here? Barely on 40, which is good. Because when at the 33 cent level, we were completely overbought. So the sell-off's almost a blessing in disguise, as you could say here. I'm looking for XRP to potentially hit 32 and 34 cent range again, possibly test it, not this week, but into the next week, and then within the following weekend. So that would push us out into the first day of March. I think we're gonna go sideways and chop up to here until the first couple of days of March, first weekend into March. And then if we break the 34.5, we got a nice steady clearing here to 38ish level. That's where I drew the line there. I'm going off past prices, as I said before. I'm kind of going off historically the past price levels, just to kind of get an idea for the future. That's all you can do with technical analysis. But as we move forward in the future, we'll check out new price levels here. Like, that's why I drew this line here at the 30, basically like 30 cent here. Potentially drew a bottom there on the ride up, but as you can see, we just ignored that line completely there. So that's me just testing things out there. And once we get to the 50 cent level too, it's pretty much, there's nothing after that, as I've seen it before. Basically the pre-swell pump, when I saw the pre-swell pump go from basically 29 cents to one day, and basically where we are here today to almost 72 cents, that's it's something you can't rule out. So things like that happen in the crypto, and things like that can happen for XRP. So, well, I'm not going to, am I saying that's happening? No, I'm not going to say that is going to happen anytime soon, but it could, because it's crypto and anything can happen. And that's why I'm invested in XRP, because I believe in the utility aspect of it here. And I think the utilization will actually eventually bring in the reflection of the price, because the longer the use case of XRP and Ripple and companies like that, the cross-border remittances and payment service providers go along, they have to have a higher price of XRP to service more liquidity, and not only to service more liquidity to hire, but also to facilitate basically higher transactions that are within 100 millions and billions of dollars of range. Swift moves $5 trillion a day. Even if some of those transactions are within the billions, probably hundreds of millions, even tens of billions of dollars at once, you can't do that, a $10 billion transaction at once right now with XRP, because that's barely the almost the whole market cap of the circulating supply. It just doesn't work. So therefore, the higher XRP price you have, therefore the numbers on the screen are a higher market cap, and therefore you can service more liquidity, and that liquidity would is just less XRP to be serviced or to be used for these cross-border payments and all the other use cases that XRP provides. Mainly payments. That's the beauty of XRPs. That's the whole reason XRP exists, is because Bitcoin could not scale. It could not be the peer-to-peer, or even the transaction mode of electronic payments, because the proof of work system is it's just not scalable enough to where the consensus mechanism is. The consensus network just scales to about 1,500 transactions per second. Bitcoin's about 3 to 6 transactions per second. But not here into get between XRP and Bitcoin. I'm just really liking the price movement here lately. Let me know what you think. Maybe we may get a wick up to 34. We get a wick up to 32 and see what happens, and we try to break out it again here. But until then, I think we're pretty much sideways. So, but it was nice to see some green. But there we go. We had to check your emotions at the door. We got checked right back in. So this might be the final shakeout before the next parabolic run up there. That's not really what I'm looking at here today. I'm just kind of looking at what we can kind of expect here within the next couple months or two, because I firmly believe we could see a 70-cent XRP by April. I posted a TA before saying we were stuck to 32 until April, and we completely blew that out of the water. So when I'm wrong, it's usually bullish for XRP. So hopefully I can continue to be wrong and we can be even more bullish. That would be cool. But who knows? My name is Anthony Lewis. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like, subscribe. Like I said, give me a comment. Let me know what you think below. All feedback's appreciated. Thank you again.